continue to call it aggressively and try to put this defense in a bigger hole. We get the second half started with a running play.
See, that's how... defense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
It's a quick grab. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Cornhuskers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Well, that's another big sack for this defense. They've come up with so many sacks. It's a great way to get back into this football game. Now, give the quarterback credit. He's played tough through that so far, but one mistake could potentially be a game-changing play.
Drops back. He's going to throw for it on third down. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Boy, he comes up just short of his first down, but a nice job of picking up some yards on third and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you. And in this case, it wasn't quite enough to pick up the first down, but it gives him a chance.
And the Minnesota offense takes the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? Single back takes the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And it works. The first down to the 35. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Golden Gophers line up on 1st and 10 now. And there's the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And that run produces a decent gain. Third down, this offense really using conversion here, down multiple scores. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. Right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Ball handed off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned in the line of scrimmage. It's a quarterback keeper.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
The Cornhuskers bring their punt team onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return.
And the Minnesota offense will take over.
The Minnesota offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. This guy has been all over the field today. Kirk, you talk about an inspired performance.
Well, he's playing with a lot of emotion today. It's a rivalry game. He's flying around, just leaving everything he has out on that field.
Quick throw to his receiver. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for him. Contact as he let the ball go. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Really keep the drive alive. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Makes a quick catch. Power right past the defender. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. When he gets it down to the tight end, you can see what he can do after the catch.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. There's a shot toward the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. As we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. They jump in front here in the fourth.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter to give them the lead.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Nebraska, 17.
Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? He decides to keep it here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Huskers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for offense, looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
One of those critical third-down plays coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call?
And I like to run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
They'll feed the back again. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Comes out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today. The offense really clicking here. Hunter takes the toss, runs to his left. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down mark. They've been stopping their first 2 fourth down attempts. Here comes number 3. And the single back takes the handoff. The Golden Gophers pick up enough for a first down here.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Play action here on first down. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Minnesota. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Now they line up to kick the extra.
They're on for the extra point.
Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Minnesota 28, Nebraska 17.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Slides to avoid the big hit. And the Huskers come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
Quick spin on the run. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Having a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield with the 48. The Cornhuskers pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Now, the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend-but-don't-break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
The Cornhuskers will line up on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Got him, he's sacked. We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it on the move. Touchdown, Nebraska. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. They cover an onside kick. You never know.
And the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Crucial possession here. This game just got tighter. 3-point game, final quarter. What will the play calling philosophy be here? And of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Trying to create here on the move. And he's got his man open downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Well, a big chunk play to pick up the 1st down. Now, don't get me wrong, he went out of bounds, but by getting that 1st down, new set of downs, continue to milk that clock and try to get this win.
The offense operates. Efficiency. They come to the line again. They're going to run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for for their offense. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. He'll hand it off. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival. Get bragging rights. That's sweet. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports.